First off, if I may respectfully share some truth with you, I want to say that I'm thankful to them and those who refer to me as king, rather than some of the other degrading terms that are used against us by so many of the programmed amongst us, as well as those beasts who run society. However, you are more than a queen. You are more than a king. King and queen are just earthly titles, and we are so much more than just earthly beings. So it's cool to use those terms as a graduational process, that we are going through to evolve into who we truly are once coming into right knowledge of it. But they referred to us, or told us, should I say, that we were just slaves, and that's all we were. They told us that to keep the truth from us. We were not just slaves, though. And we also were not just rulers of empires in the greatest civilizations on earth that ever existed, that they still mimic and copy today. We are cosmic solar beings. That's why the conscious life force within you is referred to as your soul. You are not someone or something with energy. You are energy. And that same energy that created you, you are one with. You are an extension of it. Just as you are an extension of your mother, and your mother is an extension of her mother, and so on, all the way back to the earth that you come from, which comes from the cosmos, which comes from the divine spark of life / conscious energy that also resides in everything in existence and within you. There is no such thing as separation. All things are related, as Einstein stated in his theory on relativity in his notes. So although we may pay homage to the sun, we are really thanking the source for the life-sustaining properties that the sun supplies us with, which it gets those powers itself from the source. But the sun is not alone. We are also supplied by the air. We are also supplied by the earth. We are also supplied by the water. We are also supplied by the fire, which is likened to and no different from the sun itself. The source within us and that created the entire omniverse also created all those things / elements, etc. Now, because we are one with it, we can also call on those powers or summon them and use them. Those who did this back in ancient times were called sorcerers because they used the power of the source that they had access to, because they knew that they were one with it and they knew how to tune in properly and how to tap into it. Everything is vibration and different frequencies of vibration. I'm talking about all things in existence. That's why we are told by those who know to vibrate higher. But this can only be done with right knowledge and proper application of it. So make sure that you have right knowledge and you are applying it properly. Tune in. It's your nether brother, PowRA 360. Wholeness, balance, perfection, and power. Peace.